This is for your reference only. Okay. Okay, the recording started. It's there. Okay. This is the structure of basic C program, right? This is the structure of C language, right? Correct. Now we are going to talk about this and all we have already studied in unit 1 and unit 2, and the we are almost at the end of the unit 3, right? Till now we have studied about, okay, in the first unit, the basic structure of a C language, what is mean by data type, what is mean by how to declare the variables, what is mean by constants, okay, how to get an value, how to print of input output statements. Then everything we have studied, okay, whatever the concepts, okay, present, okay, needed for, okay, writing the basic program and all we have studied, right? Tell me here. We have in the second unit we have studied about, okay, different types of operators, okay, then decision making statement, looping statement, arrays, multidimensional arrays. In third unit we have started with multidimensional arrays, and now we are in that, now we are I'm going to explain the user defined function, correct? And apart from that, okay, what is missing? What I told in that first class itself while explaining the structure of C programming.
So below that we have to do the user.
Yes, user defined function should be there. Okay, for example, sorry. Uh, User defined function should be there. Okay, this is called, okay, here user defined function should be there. Okay, here also some local declaration part should be there. For example, e comma d. Then after that executable statements are there. Correct? This is nothing but the exact structure of your C programming. Correct? C language. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, okay, user defined function in the sense here, this is all program. Okay, all C language must have main function. Okay, whatever the task we are going to perform. Okay, we are going to perform that, we should have to write inside the main function, right? Okay, and apart from that, user defined function is also there. Okay, apart from main function, you can define your own function. That's why it is called as user defined. User is yours. Okay, it's nothing but a user is nothing but a coder can also can able to define his own function, for example add function, correct? In that you can perform some addition of two numbers or anything addition task you can able to perform. So why this much is why it is needed, we can able to perform all the task in main function itself, right? Why we are specifically
So to
going for
reduce the time
Sir,
and
it's to reduce the complexity
and
in like
complexity.
very good. Time
long, big
complexity in the
programs.
sense, very good. Which type
If you want
complexity?
to
Space at
code
So, like
space at
to execute a repeated number of statements multiple times, sir.
very good, very good, very good. Okay. Repeated number in order to reduce the repeated number of statements, right? For example, if I'm telling it,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
for example, okay, in main function, okay, you are doing some task, okay, you are doing some task, okay, okay, you are going to some here in this, okay, here if you in this two, okay, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, in fifth line, sixth line, seventh line, you are performing some addition of two numbers, okay, sum equal to, after, okay, a equal to 5, b equal to 6, okay, a plus b, you are printing printf percentage d sum, correct? So after that, okay, fifth line, sixth line, you are performing some task, addition task, and after that you are carrying your own another task and all it's performed here. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 9. Okay. Suppose in the 15th line, again the same task is needed. So what you will do? Again, you should have to write the same code, right? Tell me here, the same code has to be repeating here. Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
So int a, some other task, okay, 5, so for example a equal to 7, b equal to 8, or others, for example cd also, but task is same. Okay, sum equal to a plus b. So for your example only, this you should not whether this program will be working correct or not. Okay, suppose the same task will be needed, again you are performing some other task. Okay, in suppose, okay, again, for example, if you are in the suppose in the 80th line, okay, 80th line, again you are doing the, okay, again you need the same addition task, in the sense again 3 times will be the lines will be repeated. Okay, again you are doing the task. Okay, some 5 to 6 times the same task will be repeating. Okay, for example, okay, the same task here also it will be repeating. Okay, after some time here also it will be here also it will be repeating. So at last ending the program. So the program should consist of, for example, say some 200 lines. So these 3 lines, it's keep on, okay, coming for some 8 times it is coming. 8 into 3, how many lines, ma? 24 lines. 24 times the same, okay, the same line will be repeating it. Correct? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Just imagine that these 3 lines are important execution tasks. For example, you can consider any software. Okay, for example, scoring software, ClickBus and all, you know, right? At 1 minute and 2 minute, every 1 minute 2 minute, and the score is updating, right? That means addition operation is performing, right? Adding the scores to the existing score. Correct? So the lines is keep on executing, right? So in for example, the out of 200 lines, okay, this 24 lines is keeps okay. So in order to reduce these 2 lines, shall I, okay, for example, shall I make these 3 lines as a user defined function? For example, add, right? Tell me here, void add. Sorry, void add. Here I perform, okay, some task, okay, a comma b comma sum. Okay, so you can assign any values, okay, or getting any values from the user, that will be fine. Sum equal to a plus b, then print sum. So now I created, okay, this add function as my user defined function. Is it clear? This step is clear, ma?
Sir.
Okay, so whenever, okay, this apart from main function, the main function, okay, apart from this main function, I've created my user defined function called add, which can be frequently repeated in the program. For example, instead of doing this, okay, so here I'm 5th line, 6th line, 7th line, right? I'm going to use the add function, right? So suppose addition of sum of 2 numbers task has to be performed, right? Instead of writing the 3 lines, you can directly write add. This is called as function calling. Okay, I'll tell you what is why it is named as function calling and all. Don't want to write the 3 lines. Okay, here so if I put these line in the sense, directly the control will goes to the user defined function here, and it will start executing these 3 lines. Okay, so these 3 lines it will be executing. Suppose here we want, right, in 15th line we want, right, the same add this task, right? So at that time, no need to write the 3 lines. Okay,
Again,
instead
you have
of
to
write,
do the
yes, add call. So you should call the user defined function. So here in this place, you want the same task, right? So add. Instead of writing the 3 lines, only one can be. Here also we can need, right? Here also add. Here also we need, right? Add. So for example, if here also if it is needed means add. Tell me here, now it's fine, right? The same task if you are executing again and again, so you can go for user defined function. Okay, so suppose if you are using this, how many lines are reduced here? Instead of 3 lines, you are writing only 1 line, right? Tell me here, yes or no? Here also, instead of 3 lines, you are writing only 1 line. Here also only 1 line, only 1 line. But the task, anyway, this task to be happened in the user defined function. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir. Sir, do you have any keywords for defining the function, sir?
Yes, that the next topic I'm going to teach these things.
Okay, sir.
I'm just defining about what is the need of user defined function.
Yeah, okay, sir. Fine.
Okay, and you are told, right, how complexity of the program. In this way, if you have worked means, okay, it can be easily understood. Correct? Sorry, it can be easily the running time of the program should be very much reduced, right?
Yes, sir.
So space here, out of 200 lines, we can reduce up to some, for example, say some 160 lines, we can reduce it. Because these common lines can be written here, the form of user defined function. Okay, instead of 200 lines, we can finish the program with form of 150 lines. So the time taken to execute the 150 lines is very much lesser to this 200 lines execution, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this is that exact use of user defined function. And apart from that, it would create that, okay, for example, in a software company and all, I already told, right? First the user, okay, first the software can be divided into number of modules, correct? Suppose definitely the software companies and all, they are going to handle the complicated project, like they are not going to, okay, write these kind of small programs and all. Definitely it could be a complicated project. For example, a railway reservation system, okay, railway reservation system, okay, you can take it as, okay, here booking will be one module, then okay, then Tatkal will be one module, then cancellation will be one module, okay, then refund will be one module, correct? Tell me here, is it correct? So these are all some, okay, this is that booking software, railway booking software, okay, IRCTC. Okay, they have divided the modules into they divided the project into number of modules. It will be in the each and every module should be hand over to the different teams. Okay, suppose 5 teams are working. Okay, team 1, team 2, team 3, team 4. Okay, for example, they are taking team 1 booking. Okay, team 2 Tatkal reservation. Okay, cancel, refund, right? For example, any program, any, like if you are going to develop this software in any of the okay, any programming, for example, say it is C language, so main function, okay, so there will be the basic declaration, train details, okay, everything will be getting. And after that, suppose, okay, so team 1 can develop the booking software, booking part, right, reservation part, right, so they can start writing the coding. Okay, team 2, okay, Tatkal reservation, right, so Tatkal reservation, they will start write the code. Okay, so cancellation, right, cancellation, team 3, they will start write the coding. Team 4, right, they will for example, this is for refund, right, refund, so for refund they will start write the code, correct? So the parallelly, if you are given this work to the different teams, okay, all are parallelly can able to code it, whatever the task they, okay. Here finally, how can you integrate one person? Okay, the main the main team can handle this one. So here that they will get the train details, okay, passenger details, ticket fare details, everything. So whenever you want booking, you can call that function, right? How will you integrate this one? Tell me here. Booking, Tatkal, cancel, refund. That's it, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this will be for looking wise. You just tell me. Readability also is clearly understood, right? For example, instead of writing the whole code inside the main function, the booking, for example, it may be a 500 lines of code. For Tatkal, it may be some 300 lines of code. It may be 200 lines. It may be 100 lines. Can able to incorporate all these? For example, here also, from up to this, it will be some 200 lines of code. Okay, 700, 1000, 1200, 1300. Can able to write 1300 lines? We can also write out all the 1300 lines within the main function. Okay, but the readability of the program should not get understood, right? Which one will be easy for to understand, ma?
So by using the user-defined function.
This is also one of the important need of user-defined function. If you use the user-defined function in your software, the readability of the software should be clear, correct? We can easily trace out the mistakes also. Suppose if the booking booking is okay for while operating the software, okay, the booking part has got any error, in the sense where we should have to trace out. We go to the booking function, we should have to trace out the error and clear the error. That's it. Suppose if it is got error in Tatkal part, any issue in Tatkal part, go to the Tatkal coding, okay, trace out the mistake and find out, okay, clear the error and do it. Suppose, okay, if you are not having the user-defined function, all the lines of 1300 codes are written in the form of sequence, in the sense, definitely we cannot able to, it's very difficult to trace out the mistakes also there, bug the errors also there. Now you got it. What is the need of user defined function? Tell me
Yes,
here.
sir.
Okay. Now we are going to
Yes, sir.
okay. Now we are going to 1 minute. One minute, ma. நான் உனக்கு மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன் சார் சாரி இது வாட்ஸ்அப் அனுப்பிச்சிருக்கேன் மெயில் ஐடி. So okay, now we are going to study about how we are going to use user defined function in our program. Okay, how to implement this. Okay, so user defined function consists of 3 parts. Okay, now you know, right, what is mean by user defined function is nothing but a how will you define this one? Theoretical part and all. Okay, how will you write it? For example, write a short note on user defined function and its category with a suitable example. If you what is mean by user defined function? User defined function is the function which is created by
By the
here,
users.
a particular user.
The whole.
You just imagine this
time
line.
and,
Okay. Yes. So this you should out. It's also a collection of what actually the user defined function consists of. It also a collection of executable lines in order to execute particular task. That's it. Okay. The only difference is it can be created by the user. Okay. So the 3 things we should have to know about this. Okay. First one is function declaration. Function declaration or function prototype. Okay, next one is function call. You should have to these. Okay, third one is function definition. Okay, whenever you are going to use user defined function in your C language, okay, C program, definitely you should have aware of these 3. Without these three things, you can't implement user defined function in your program. Correct? Is it clear? Shall I? Okay. Shall I give the syntax for each and every one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Syntax. Okay. Suppose whatever may be the concept, okay, you should know first. Okay, know the syntax, then only you can implement that syntax in your program. Okay. So function syntax for function declaration. This you already know. Okay. What is that syntax for main function here? Just tell me. This is the main function, right?
Sir,
What is this void?
data type and main.
Actually, yes. So see, user defined function is also like a main function. Okay, the syntax which is followed in main function. Okay, it's very that is the same should be followed in user defined function also. Okay, so you just look at this one first. It's a data type, right? Return type, right? Return type is so first return type. I already told that. Okay, each and every function should return a value. Correct? So here the return type is nothing but a data type. Okay, it should return a value. Okay, the return value may be in the form of, tell me here, integer,
float,
character, float. It may be any data type, right? Or long float or long double, anything, right? So that's what it is called as, not data type. It is a return type. Okay, return type. Then what is this? Main function, main keyword is there. User defined function. What you will write it?
The user defined which
function name, right?
he wants to implement it. Yes.
Yes, function name. It's your wish. Okay, you can name it as any name. Okay, it's your wish. Clear? Function name. Then within bracket, in main function we doesn't pass any parameters here. Okay, here the parameters are arguments list. Parameters are arguments list. Semicolon. This is the syntax. Is it clear? Is it clear to all? So return type, function name, parameters or arguments list. Clear? Okay. So how, sir, you are telling that, okay, what is mean by parameters or argument list, ma?
So the parameters which will be used to
So like the
calculate something
constraints given
function.
in the brackets of the function.
Very good, very good, very good. The
Information which is
parameters,
needed by the function.
very good, very good. The
beforehand.
parameters are very good. The parameters is nothing but which will be act as a input to the particular functions, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, with
Yes, sir.
the help of these parameters only, okay, certain task has to be carried out. Correct? For example, parameters. For example, 5, 6 you are passing in the sense. Here we are going to add 5 plus 6. Correct? We'll tell you with an example program. Okay. So parameters is nothing but, okay, it is nothing but a value which can be, okay, we are going to pass for this function that will be act as the input for this particular function. Is it clear? So how will you write the parameters list, ma, or argument list? For this also certain syntax is there. Shall I write it here? Syntax for parameters list. Syntax for parameters or arguments. Arguments. Okay, what is the syntax, ma? It's nothing but a syntax of normal, okay, declaration of variable. So how will you data type? Syntax is data type followed by space. What is this?
Variable name.
Variable names. That's it.
Yeah, variable name.
Variable name or variable names. Okay. Shall I write it as an example here? So int. What is this? Variable name. Suppose you are going to pass, okay, two integer variables. Okay, for example, here I'm telling it int a. Okay, like that. Okay. So variable name you should have to give. So shall I write it as an example for this one? So example is return type is integer. Okay, function name is add. Okay, suppose if I'm going to pass two parameters in the sense, okay, a comma b, I'm going to pass, both are integers in the sense int a comma int b. Got it? Semicolon. You should not give as, okay, you should not give as, okay, int here, okay, this one, okay, for example, int add, okay, int a comma b comma c, like that you should not give. This is wrong, completely wrong.
So we have to put the data type for the both the
variables. Yes, for whatever I already told that these are all the parameters, right?
Yes, sir.
How many values you are passing to the functions? Okay, for all the values you should have to mention the corresponding data types. Clear?
Sir, if we are passing the 100 values, for 100 values we have to.
Yes. For passing the 100 values and all, you can go for arrays.
Okay, sir.
Okay, arrays also passed as a parameters. Got it? Do you have any doubt in this function declaration part? What is mean by function declaration, ma? As its name indicates, why we should have to declare the function?
To the program that we will be using this function.
Yes. Why we are, for example, why we are in the main function? Okay, in the main function, why we are declaring a comma variables and all? Why we are declaring it?
So to allocate the memory space for those
yes. With the variables only you are going to perform. Okay, you are telling the compiler, okay, these are all the variables declared. Through the variables only, we can able to store some values and we have to perform some operations on that, right? So like that, okay, in the we are telling that compiler, we are suppose if that function declaration is there, okay, we'll tell you at the program. Okay, so once the function is declared, the compiler know that in your program the user defined function is used. Correct? That's what we are declaring the function. Okay, this is clear, ma? So the meaning is, okay, you can also, okay, float, okay, add, okay, here also you can use float a, float it should be anything. Okay, it may be any values. It may be a float or it may be an integer. Okay, so what is the meaning of this one? This add function, okay, this is the nothing but this is also without parameters list. Also you can use the function that we are going to study in the various categories of function. Okay, will tell you. Okay, so this is that actually the function declaration here, with or without parameters list. Parameters list is not mandatory, but as per the syntax, you know that, okay, in function, okay, with or without parameters list also can be with parameters list or without parameters. This is also correct. Okay, for example, syntax I didn't mention that. Okay, this is also correct. In return type add, if it doesn't pass any parameters also, it's fine. This is also correct. Will tell you at the time of categories of function. Function return type, function name should be there. With or without parameters list should be there. Suppose if you are using with parameters, this is the syntax. Is it clear to all? Do you have any doubt in this? We'll tell you. Okay, we'll explain all these concepts while explaining while I'm writing in the program. Don't worry. Shall I go to the next part? Function call.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to look about the syntax for function call. Function calling or function call. Okay, what is the syntax, ma? Here you should not put any return type and all. Okay, directly function name or user defined function name bracket, the same thing, parameters with or without parameters list. Parameters are arguments list. Semicolon. Got it? So for this, how the parameters list can be here for function call. Okay, syntax for parameters list. Parameters list is, okay, directly you should give the variables only. Okay, within the bracket, parameters list in the sense variable names only you should have to give with that variable names. That's it. So example, I'll tell you. Sir, shall I write it as an example here? You can pass it A, B, C, like that. Got it? So we'll tell you as an example. Okay. So function name is, for example, add function name with, for example, this is also fine. Okay. For example, this is also a function call. Here fun function call without parameters. This is also correct. This is an example. Okay, this is also correct. Add A, B. So this is function call with parameters. Got it? Do you have any doubt in this one? What is the meaning of function call? Tell me here.
To call a
What is the meaning?
Use
Tacit
the user
name.
defined call.
Yes. You are okay. Definitely in the program you are going to use user defined function, right? We'll tell you, right? This one. So this one, right? Booking, right? So we have in the program we have used the user defined function. Okay, booking, Tatkal, cancel, refund, and all. How this user defined function can be called with the help of this function. Okay, if you have your booking, okay, if you are call this one, means directly the control here it will go, it will execute all this line. Again the control will come over here. Again Tatkal function is called, Tatkal goes here, Tatkal function goes here and ends here. The control will be coming here. That, okay, cancel goes here. Okay, some lines will be executed. After that the control will be comes here. Okay, again refund. Okay, refund will goes here. Certain lines will be there. Okay, after executing the certain lines at certain task, the control. Got it, ma? So this is nothing but calling a user defined function. This is the syntax. Okay, next one. What is the last one?
Function definition.
Function definition. First, know the syntax, then only we can going to implement the program. Okay, function definition. What is mean by function definition? We have already declared the user defined function. Okay, we have declared it, and after that we called it also. Okay, after calling, okay, it goes to the function definition part, right? So what should be present in the add function? That should be there. Okay, the syntax is the same syntax as your function declaration. Okay, the only difference is, okay, here return syntax. Okay, return type, function name, parameters list. Okay, don't want to put semicolon. This is the continuation. Okay, here local declaration part, then followed by executable statements, correct? Or body of the function, executable statements, correct? Or body of, is it clear here? This is the, okay, function. Okay, example, shall I write it here? Return type is, okay, for example, shall I put void? It doesn't going to return any type. Okay, return any value. Okay, function name is, sorry, add function. Okay, parameters list. Okay, for example, int a comma, sorry, int b. Here I declared sum equal to a plus b, printf %d sum. Got it? This is an example. Parameters list. Okay, you should have to, okay, declare as a variable declaration. Okay, two variables are going to pass it. So two variables are there. Two variables are belong to integer. Okay, so that the value of a will be substituted here. Okay, value of b will be substituted here. Okay, I'll tell you how these values are getting. 5 and 6 will be allocated and all. Okay, I'll tell you at the time of it. Now you got it. What is mean by function definition is clear?
Yes, sir.
Here I'll write it as, for example, how the function call should be. Here I wrote it, right? So like this. Okay, add. So here I wrote it how to declare a function and all. Got it? Three things. Got it clear? Shall I write the program?
Yes, sir.
So okay. Here you just tell me any task you are going to perform, any at least two or three different tasks. You just tell me.
So finding the greater of three numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication.
Okay, addition. Okay.
Yeah, addition we can do.
Addition, then biggest of two numbers, huh? Biggest of two numbers. And then swapping of two numbers shall we perform?
Yes, sir.
Swapping of two numbers. So three different tasks you are going to perform it, okay, with the form of user defined function. Okay, shall I write the program for this one? Hash include stdio.h. So how many function we should have to declare it, ma? So see, and one more important thing I forgot to tell, function declaration should be done before the main function. The global declaration part is there, right? So here I'm telling it. So structure of C program is not loading. So user defined function, we are right. Here we should have to do the function declaration part. We are going to user defined function. This has to be added. Function declaration should be there. If you are not going to use user defined function, this is not necessary. If you are using user defined function, the function declaration should be there. Okay, this part is nothing but a function definition, and you are going to call the function, right? Add here, right? Tell me here. This part is nothing but a function call. Okay, this part is nothing but your function declaration. Okay, this is nothing but your function call. And okay, if you're calling the function, the control goes here, and this part is nothing but your function definition. Is it clear now? We'll tell you with an example program also, so that it will be better understood. So how will you define my add for add function? So what is the declare? How will you declare it? Syntax, tell me. Return type. Shall I put void? Okay, I'll write I write it so that you can understand. Okay, so void add, I'm going to perform it. Okay, I'm not passing any parameters. Okay, simply I put without parameters. Okay, then void big. Okay, big function, I'm going to use it. Then void swap function, I'm going to use it. Then normally main function it will start. Okay, in the main function, okay, here simply I'm doing it. Okay, so here in the main function, I'm just calling add function, big function, swap function. Okay, shall I write it here? Continuation part, shall I write it here? So void add. So in that you just declare it. Okay, int a comma b comma sum. Okay, scanf. You just get the two values of a and b, %d, %d, ampersand a comma ampersand b, sum equal to a plus b, printf %d comma sum. That's it. Then you are going to write big function, the same thing. Okay, int a comma b comma big. Okay, how will you perform the biggest of two numbers here? So a comma b is fine, right?
If a greater than b, a is greater.
Yes, get the two values. For your understanding purpose only, I can write the simple program. First, you understand how the function user defined part function is working. If okay, a greater than b, what you will print it, ma?
So a is greater.
Printf. Otherwise, store it in printf. A is bigger. Okay, else which one is bigger?
B.
Okay, printf b is bigger. So if here this goes in here, correct? So next user defined function is swap. Void swap. Swap in the sense you are going to swap two numbers. Okay, so int a comma b comma temp. Temp is a variable I should have to use in this program. So scanf %d ampersand a ampersand b for getting the two values as the input. Then how will you swap ma temp equal to a? Tell me here. How will you swap these two variables? See, you know, right? Swapping concept. Suppose a equal to 5, b equal to 6 means you should have to swap a equal to 6, b equal to 5. Correct? This is called swapping, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, how will you perform it? For that only you are using the temporary variable. Temporary equal to a. Okay, right. A equal to b.
B equal to 10.
B equal to a. Sorry. B equal to 10.
10, sir. Yes.
B equal to 10. This is okay. This is the swapping of two variables. Okay, what you are doing is, okay, here doing, okay, here in the temporary, shall I write it here? In the temporary variable, what is the value of a? 5, right? A value can be stored in temporary variable. Then A could be free right now. In the A value, we are storing the B value. B value is 6. Now one value is swap. Then the B value already 6 is there. We are going to change it as 5. Okay, 5 is in the temp already. So we have assigned temp means now A equal to 6, B equal to 5. Swapped, right? Initially A equal to 5, B equal to 6. Now A equal to 6, B equal to 5. Now got it? Sure, okay. This is that. So that's it. That's it. The program. So you just tell me which one is function declaration part. Tell me here which one is function declaration. Whether I have used any user-defined function in my program. Tell me here whether I have used any user-defined function in my program. So for how many functions I have used apart? Yes, apart from main function, I have used 3 user-defined function, right? Tell me here, one is add.
Sir, in swap condition, we did not print anything, sir.
Which one, Ra? I didn't get you.
For swap
function?
We did not print anything.
Print. Yes. We didn't print because since we doesn't return any value here, so we should have to print it, right? So yes, that I forgot. Okay, printf. What we should have to print? Tell me here what values we should have to print. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. A and B.
Yes, A and B. Now it's correct, right? Very good. I forgot to print these things. So okay, no. So 3 user-defined function I've used. Okay, this part is how these 3 programs will be executing. Ma, tell me here. This is the header file. After that, this is a function declaration, correct? These parts and all function declaration. Shall I write it here so that you don't? This is called as fn means function. Okay, this is function declaration part. So function declaration here. Okay, don't confuse. Okay, function declaration part. Which one is function calling? As per the syntax, right? Return type is there. Function name should be there with or without parameter. Here, without parameters list. With parameters list also can be passed. That I'll teach in the next slide, next session. You just look at this one. This is all 3 are function declaration. The compiler could understood that. So 3 user-defined function can be used in this program. That's what it is declared here. Correct? Then main function. The main function I have done anything. Okay, nothing. I just call the 3 user-defined functions. Okay, what is the syntax of user-defined function? Calling function name with or without parameters, right?
Yes, sir.
So function name is add. Just I called. Okay, I already told that. Okay, whenever in any program, the open bracket and close bracket. Sorry, and this one. This open bracket and close bracket represents the functions, right? Tell me here. The functions mean something, some task has to be performed. Okay, main function in the sense, in the main function, some task has to be performed. Here, add is my user-defined function. I'm calling that. So in the user-defined function, some task has to be performed. Clear? So here I'm calling that this is called as, these 3 part is called as function call. Okay, shall I write it here? Fn function call. So function name is there. I'm calling the function without parameters. Directly the control where it will go, ma. Now the control is here. After executing this line, the control where it will go?
Void add.
Here. Okay, we have declared the function. The function is add function. Return type is void. That means this function is not going to return any value. And the parameters list also, it's empty. This function doesn't need any parameters, okay, to be passed. Okay, so it's empty. All the task I'm doing here, local declaration part is there. After getting the 2 values, okay, a comma b comma sum, that are all are integer variables. I'm getting the 2 inputs for integer value that has to be stored in a and b. I'm getting as an input 2 values. Then after that, I'm adding it, I'm printing it. Correct? And after it executing this one, okay, it will print the sum value. Where the control will goes after executing the add function. The control will come here, correct? After that, next line will be executed. Next line will be executed. Okay. So where the control will go? Sorry, here this is a big function. Capital letter. So where the control will go? Big function, right? So the control will go here and will start executing the program. Sorry. So this function. So we are getting two values as an input, integer variables. Okay, the two integer variables are declared. After the two input values we are getting as an input, both are integer variables. I'm just checking that a greater than b. If it is true, a is bigger, otherwise else b is bigger. Okay, so after executing this, where the control will come? Here. And swap function, the control will the control will go here. Okay, it will execute. Okay, the two inputs it is getting, then swapping of two variables has been performed, and after that a value and b value will be printed. Next, after this the control will comes here. Got it? So this part is function declaration part, and this part is function call part. Which part is function definition part? Where you define the function. Add function, the compiler know that here the function declaration part, the compiler know that something user defined function in the name of add should be there. Then we are calling the function, the control here, where the function is fully defined, where the task has to be completely performed. That is called as definition, right?
Yes, sir.
Here the function is defined here. The function is defined here. This swap function is defined here. That's what this part. Shall I put it this part? Shall I put the bracket here? So this complete part is function definition. Function definition. Here this part is also function definition. Shall I put def? Okay. Here also this full part is nothing but a function. Clear? You have any doubt in this part? Now you know, right, what is mean by function declaration and how the function call is working and how the function is defined. Have you know this, right? Tell me here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one, we are going to discuss about the user defined function types. User defined function types with respect to or types or categories or anything you mention it. Okay, types or categories of functions also with respect to return type and arguments or parameters. Arguments or parameters list. Got it? We are going to categorize the user defined function with respect to return type and arguments are parameters list. Got it? So this is one of the category ma. Here, okay, this is okay. Which one is return type ma? You just tell me in this. Okay, there are 4 categories of function. Okay, I'll tell you first the categories and after that you just tell me. Okay. So first category is function without return type and without arguments or parameters. Okay. Second one is function with return type and with arguments. Okay. Third one is function with return type without arguments. Fourth one is function without return type and with arguments. Now got it? These are all the various categories of function. Okay, you can write the user defined function in any one of the above categories, any one of the 4 categories. Is it clear? So you just tell me, okay, we'll tell you as an example. Okay, function first. Okay, function with function without return type, and okay, in the main function. Okay, I'm writing it. Okay, so suppose if I'm calling add void, that should be there. Here I'm declaring it void. Now tell me, this is function declaration. Okay, I'll write it as function declaration. This part is function call, and this part is function definition. Am I right?
So I had one question.
Tell me. Yeah.
So won't the program run without the function declaration separately?
Yes, it will work.
Okay.
So, but you should have to need one. Okay, it's based upon the compiler version.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Right. So you just tell me here semicolon, right? This is not a colon, semicolon. So you just tell me, okay, this type of function is belong to which category?
So
What does
no
mean by
return type, no
function?
arguments.
Yes, function without return type, in the sense, what is the meaning, ma? The function is not going to return any value, right? Tell me, that is the meaning, right? All functions should return a value. Okay, here the function without return type, in the sense it should be an void function, right? So void means this function doesn't going to return any value. So you just tell me here this program is this part is belong to which category, ma? The function without return type. Okay, void is there, so the function is not going to return any value. Then without arguments, here there is any arguments is there?
No, sir.
Tell me here. No parameters
no
list or no
parameters.
arguments, right? So this is okay. This is an outline structure of which category this one is. First category, right?
One, sir. Yeah.
One category, because the function, okay, which doesn't have any return type and doesn't have any parameters or arguments. Here also in function call also, okay, we doesn't have any arguments. In the function definition also, void is there. So void means doesn't, without return type. You can okay, you can understand like this. Void means without return type. Okay, you just here also without parameters. So the function, this type of these things is belong to function without return type and without arguments. Okay, now look at this program and tell me, this program is belong to which category?
Without return type and without parameters.
Here just look at all the user defined function. Return type is void, so without return type. Parameters list is there or not?
No, sir. No parameters.
No parameters list, so it belong to a first category. Okay, shall I write it as another example? Okay, so int a comma b comma c. Okay, c equal to like a comma b. I'm not writing the function and all. Okay, sorry. Just I'm outline the code. I'm not writing the whole code. I'm just writing the outline of the code. So here void sorry. Sorry. Here. Now tell me which one is this? Don't look at the code and all. For your understanding purpose, I wrote this code. I'll write it. Okay, I'll write the separate program. Okay, so that you could I'll write it. I'll explain all these categories with the sample program also. Okay, now you just tell me which category is this.
So without parameters and with
Function declaration.
With return
This
type
is function
without
call.
and without parameters.
Okay, this is function. Okay, function definition. Now tell me, function return type is there, right? Integer is there, right? From the declaration itself, we can easily able to find it. Okay, function with return type. So function with return type, arguments is there?
No, sir. No arguments.
No arguments. So the function with return type and without third category, correct? This is belongs to third category. So we'll tell you. Okay, so here the function will come here. So that okay, here where is the function call here? Here is the function call, right? So the control will goes here. It is performing some addition of two numbers and return yes. Return in the sense the addition, right? 5 plus 6 will be added here and return. Okay, it is returning yes, right? So where it will return, ma? This is the function call. The control goes here. After that, addition of two numbers will be performing here, and after that, what it is returning yes, right? So 11 it is returning here. So it is printing 11. We'll tell you. Okay, now we got it right. So don't worry about that explanation of the program and all. I'll tell you clearly. Okay, shall I write it another category? So See, this is not an exact program for your, just I'm writing the outline, okay? Now tell me which category is this?
So both the
Function. You just,
with
this is
return
a
type and
function
with
declaration
parameter.
part, right? A function with return type and function with parameters, right? Parameters is there, right? So parameter syntax is data type declaration syntax. Int A, int B, two parameters I'm going to pass it. So two things I have declared it. And while function calling also, we should have to call the function with parameters, right? Just I'm passing the two values, that is A comma B value will pass here. The control will goes here. A value will be substituted here and B value will be substituted here. And some addition will be performing here. I'm returning some value should be written here. That has to be here. That has to be stored in C, and store will be, and the C will be finally printing. Is it clear now? This category is which category, ma? Function with return type and without arguments.
With parameters, sir.
Second, right? Function with return type and with arguments, right? So this one is second category. Okay, what is the fourth last category? Which one is missed? Fourth one I missed, right? Shall I write it here? Which category is this? Function without return type and with arguments. Okay, function without return type. Okay, fourth category, function without return type means, so void add with arguments, right? Int A comma int B semicolon. Okay, in the main function. How can I call it? Add. Okay, add with return with parameters, right? A comma B. So that's it. Here, how will you write the function definition? So our outline only I'm telling, I'm not writing the exact program. So void is there, add is there, return type is also int C comma D. Anything you can use it. So here some value, okay, int S equal to C plus D. Okay, you can print it here itself. Don't need to return any value. And now tell me which category is this function?
Without return type.
Without return type and with parameters, right? So parameters is there. I'm calling this as kind of function declaration part. Function declaration part. This part is function calling part. This part is function definition part. So function is declared here. The compiler know that we are in the program. We are going to use the user defined function called add. So while calling this function with respect to declaration part, parameters is there. So parameters you should have to two parameters you should have to pass it here. The control will goes here. A value will be substituted here and B value will be substituted here, and addition will be there and printing it. Okay, fine. Do you have any doubt in this four categories? Structure I'm telling it. Do you have any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, right.
Sir,
Shall I
in
write it?
declaration part, we are using int A and B, but in definition part we are using int C and D. Why, sir?
And this no need, ma. The variables will not get violated, ma. So this is also correct. In declaration part, if you put void add int comma int, no need to write the variable names also. Int comma int is also fine. See, don't get confused. This variables at any part of time, okay, it don't get violated. You can use here also A, B also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this variables is your name. Okay, here this is not a mandatory for your understanding purpose only. I'm telling it. Okay, variable should be needed like this. For declaration part alone, I'm telling it. Okay, for declaration part alone, this is also how many variables you are going to pass. Sorry, data type. Okay, here the data type alone, it's fine. No need to declare the variables also. Got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, in that case, what
definition? See, in the definition, definitely you should have to mention the variables. Declaration part alone, I'm telling it. Okay, int comma int is also fine, int comma float is also fine. No need to declare the variables also. This also, for example, if you are referring some programs in net, in declaration part they may be like int. So at the time you should not get confused. This is also fine.
In the definition part, we
Until-
have to just put the values, variable name.
Values, variables also you can put it, or without variables also you can declare it. Data type
Okay.
also it's sufficient. Shall I wrote the example program for 4 categories? First category, what is the first category? Shall I take this example as a first category? This is an example program for first category, right? Function without return type and without parameters.
Yes,
Tell me
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the okay first category. Okay, shall we write the example program for second category? Function with return type and with arguments. So this is an example program for function with return type with parameters or arguments. You just tell me we can do any program. You just tell me the task alone with parameters. You just can we perform? Tell me here any
So
parameters.
perfect number program.
Perfect number. Well, you just tell me the thing which I've already solved, so that others again.
Yes, a perfect number. Or
So what
Armstrong
is the
number.
logic? You can we can go for any Armstrong number. Sir, any factorial we can go it.
Sir, Pythagorean triplet.
What here?
Pythagorean triplet.
So, for that, you just tell me the concept. I'll tell.
No,
So
sir, the
first
Pythagoras theorem.
Pythagoras
I meant.
theorem. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
okay, okay. So if you know, okay, let me solve with the don't go for that. Okay, if you know the concept means we can any program will be converted with
Sir,
the help of these
area of
categories.
circle.
Okay, okay, area of circle will go. What is the formula, ma?
Pi r square.
Sir, pi r square.
Pi r square, right? What is the input we are going to get it? Radius, right?
The
Radius.
radius.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Shall I write the program?
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Tell me here.
So do they have like an input value for, like not input is the value of pi inbuilt in C, sir? Like do you have like this math
So,
dot define function or something?
see here, for that in 5th unit, we are going to talk about that thing only. Pre-process, okay, for example, as def is there, as define pi, okay, 3.14. If you are designed like, okay, if you are, okay, this is, if you are given this as an header file, okay, directly you can use the pi value.
Okay, sir.
This we pre-process directives is there, at that time we'll study. See all the concepts, don't worry, I'll teach you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here, what is the function, ma? User defined function we are going to write it, right? Shall we put circle or area? You just tell me the name of the function. Function
Area,
with
we can
return
do
type,
area.
right? This is going to return a float value, right? Pi r square, because point value, right? So float
Float
area. What is
bracket
the
R.
bracket
R.
r?
Sir,
Hey,
you have to take the input. Radius, no, sir.
parameters list. Tell me parameters list declaration part. What is that the syntax for parameters list?
Okay. Floater
Int
or
r,
int.
right? Int r. Sorry. Radius, we are going to that we can make it as float.
Yes, sir.
So float. So float area, okay, float R is also fine. Is it clear? This is called as function
Sir,
declaration, but
Sir,
R,
if you use inter also it will work, sir. Like
yes, int R
float
also it will
area
work.
into inter.
Yes, finally should return the float value, that's it.
Okay.
Area, float is also fine. No need to declare the variable and all. This is also fine. Here also you can pass integer. Finally, at the end of the function, you should return the float value. Got it? This is called as function declaration, correct? Then void main function. Tell me here. So function with return type, right? Okay. Parameters list system. So what are all the things needed? My radius, right? Radius A. That's it. Okay. What are the inputs we should have to get it?
Only the radius, sir.
Only radius, right? Ampersand radius. Then this is called area of a circle. Okay. So A equal to, okay, area I write the program so that it program not sincere. Okay, here it will come. So float area, float any variables also you can declare it. Okay, R also it's fine. Its variable name is Yavish. Okay. So how will you calculate, ma? Float AR. Okay, it is area of circle, AOC, area of circle, AOC. Okay, how will you calculate, ma? AOC 3.14
3.14 into radius
R
into
into
radius.
R into R. Return AOC. That's it. Got it? So how this program, okay, this function with return type and with parameters, right? With parameters, right? So function with return type. So float is there, function is there with parameters, right? So with this is called as with parameters. So how will you write the program? This is called radius, right? So I got the input because why I got the input, ma? Because parameters should be passed, right? That's what I got the input. Okay. So that input passed. Okay. So sorry, I got it. So for example, radius. Here I'm writing it. Okay. In explanation, I'm writing it. Here, for example, radius equal to, for example, 3.2. You're getting, okay. Radius equal to 3.2. That radius, okay, here this is for area equal to, we are calling this function, right? Area is a user defined function with parameters, right? So as per the syntax, we should have pass a variable names only. So radius 3.2, here 3.2 will be there. We are calling the function, the control, where the control will go,
To the
where the
definition.
control will go to the function definition, right? So the function definition, it will go, okay. So R value is 3.2, right? Float is a data type, so 3.2 will be substituted here. So AOC we have declared it, AOC 3.2 into just a 3.14 into what is the R value, ma? 3.14 into R value is 3.2 into 3.2, correct? And after that we are returning AOC, right? Because function with return type, so the function must return a value. Okay, that should be a float value, right? So this is also a float. Okay, so that 3.14, for example, if it is 9.212 something it is in the sense, so then that value should be returned here. Okay, for example, if it is 9.212, 212, right? 9.9.212 will be, sorry, here 9.212 will be stored in A. Okay, so here also we can declare as float. That would be good. So here shall we put percentage F? So that will be 9.212 will be stored in A, that we are printing it. Clear?
For
Tell me
sir,
here.
for scanf also we have to change percentage D to percentage F, sir.
Here,
We are
scan
scanning
of also. Yes,
float
sorry.
value.
Yes, percentage. Clear? Since everything is a float, right? Now got it. Do you have any doubt? Function with return type and with with parameters. Shall we go to the next example? See, if you have any
Sir,
doubt, means you can
it's already
stop me.
10:30. It's already 10:30, sir. We got chemistry now.
10:30. So I
Yes,
told
sir.
to sir. Okay, no problem. Okay, let I finish the this category of function. Okay, after that I'll leave you. Okay.
Totally fine, sir.
1 minute. I'll talk to sir. After getting the permission, I'll leave you. Okay. சார் சார் இனியும் பேசுகிறேன் சார். சார் மெயில் வந்துருச்சேன் சார். சார் எனக்கு ஒரு சின்ன ரெக்வஸ்ட், நான் எடுத்துக்கோ இந்த ஒரு எனக்கு தேவைப்படுது. ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, எனக்கு முடிச்சுங்களா? சரி சார். அப்போ நான் எங்கள் இதுலேயும் நான் இப்போ எங்கள் ஏர் கோஆர்டினேட்டர் மூலியமாகவும் நான் உங்களுக்கு மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சிடுவா சார், சிசி போட்டு. ஓகே ஓகே சரி சார். அதனால தான் சார் இப்போ எனக்கு நான் கொஞ்சம் தான் முடிச்சுருக்கேன். நான் எடுத்துக்கிறேன். நான் உங்களுக்கு மெயில் ப்ராப்பராக வேணால் ஃபார்வர்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன் சார். உங்களுக்கு எது இஷ்யூ ஆனால் நான் இஷ்யூ சப்போஸ் ஏதாவதுன்னா நான் உங்களுக்கு நான் அந்த மெயிலும் கொடுக்குறேன். நான் பெர்மிஷன் வாங்கி உங்களுக்கு சொல்லி போடுறேன். சரி சார். நீங்கள் 2 hours நான் எடுத்துட்டேன், ஆல்டர் பண்ணிட்டேன் அப்படின்றது எடுத்துட்டு சிசி வந்து நான் ஏற்பாடு போட்டு நான் உங்களுக்கு சொல்லிக்கிறேன். சரி ஓகே. நான் பண்ணிடுறேன் சார். நான் பண்ணிடுறேன். ஓகே சார். ஓகே. Hey, I've spoken to chemistry sirs. Am I audible here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
He
you are
said,
audible.
okay. Let I finish this one, okay?
So how long will the class continue till 11?
Yes, this class till 11. As soon as I complete the concept, I'll leave you. Okay. There is no problem, right? Don't worry about the chemistry lab. Everything has completed in the chemistry lab, right? So this attendance I'll share to sir. Okay. No, you will get the attendance for chemistry also, chemistry lab. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Do you have any doubt in this one? Next category. Next category. What is the next category, ma? 2 categories we have already finished. A function without parameters. Function without parameter. Without return type. Without parameters we have discussed. This one is function with return type and with parameters we have discussed. What is the next category, ma?
So with return and without parameters.
Function. Okay, function with return type and without parameters. Got it? This one we didn't teach, right? So the same area of
sir, I
circle
don't think
program
so.
you have, yes. See, kindly listen. Okay, this is very important concept I'm teaching. Okay. Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes, sir,
sir.
you're audible.
Yes, sir.
When it got disconnected?
Sir, just
See,
for 2 minutes.
Okay, kindly tell me whenever it got disconnected. You just tell me. Okay, anyone call?
Fine, sir.
So, we are talking. We are in this category, right? Function with return type. With this, we have finished, right? Function with parameters with return type. So now we are in the third category, right? Function with return type and without parameters. So this part is function declaration part. Okay. This part is function declaration part. Function declaration part. And this part is function call part. And this part is function definition part. You just tell me here, what is this? Function with return type, right? So function return type is there, right? Float is there, right? Function is also there without parameters, right? Tell me here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So okay. So parameters is not there. So without parameters, this is also it will work. Okay. So that I declared only here this A is nothing but area of circle. A equal to this is nothing but a function call. So this is a function name without parameters. So the control will goes here. Okay. This function definition part. So return type is for this function is going to return a float value. Function name is area without parameters. So without parameters in the sense we didn't get any input through the function. So radius I have declared it. Radius I got it from the user, and after that I substituted in the formula AOC equal to this one. Okay, this 3.4. Okay, radius into radius, and after that return AOC, right? Where the control will goes. Return AOC.
So back to the main function.
Back to the main function. That is where we called, right? So this, for example, some 9.212, right? For example, 9.212 will be substituted here. That can be stored in A, and we are printing the area of circle. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And last categories, just tell me the last category. Function.
Sir, without return type and with parameters.
Yes, without return type and with parameters, right?
Yes, sir, with parameters.
How will you change this program? Same area of circle.
I think
STDIO
the user-defined
dot
function has to be void.
User-defined without return type, right? So declaration
Yes,
should
sir.
be void. So function name is area with parameters, right? So parameter should be declared, right? So that is float.
Yes, sir.
R, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Main function. See, whenever I'm writing the program, immediately in the evening itself, you just execute this program. If you have any error, definitely it must be execute. Okay, I don't have, because since I'm explaining it, okay, I didn't do that execution part and all. You do the execution part. So how will you execute this function without return type? Without return type with parameters, right? Parameters in the sense you can declare float radius here. A is also here. So without return type, right? So this is not needed. This is also fine. Yes. Declaration. Yeah. So here scanf %d, we should have to get the input as radius, right? Because we should have to pass that value. Radius. How will you call this function? To area. Radius. Variable name, right? Radius. So without return type, right? That's it. No need to have this A also. Okay. So void function name and float is R is also fine, or RAD is also fine, any variables you can declare it. So here you can perform it. Okay, float AOC equal to 3.14 into rad into rad.
So we have a chemistry class right now.
See, I spoken to chemistry sir. Okay, I'm going to take this sir. Attendance will be shared to chemistry sir. Okay, don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Percentage F. Okay, AOC. So here no need to declare the A. Got it? This is function without return type and with parameters, right? So this is a function declaration. This function declaration of function also you can put it. This is, which one is function call, ma?
Sir, area, radius.
Yes,
and
function
void
call,
main.
and this one is function definition. So function without return type, right? So void is there, function is there with parameters, right? So float r is there. So in the main function, because with parameters in the sense input we should have to pass it, so that's why we got the input as a radius. Then that radius should be passed, the control will goes here. So the radius value, for example, if it is radius values, for example, radius is 3.2. If you are giving us the input in the sense 3.2 will be passes here. So 3.14 will be multiplied with 3.12 and 3.12. Then it will be printing 9.21. Correct? Do you have any doubt in this program? So the thing is either 4-way. Okay, we just look at this one. All the 4 ways you can use any of your function category. It will be work for all the categories, right? You can able to write your user defined function with any of these category. Okay, you can use function. That's what here I wrote, right? This is called as function without return type and without parameters. It will work. Okay, here all these three programs area of circle, I wrote it in the form of different categories. With return type, without arguments also it is working. With return type and without arguments also it's working. It's working, right? Area, radius. Here also it is working. Here also it is working. Correct? Tell me here. Now we got it, right? Okay, the thing you should have to understand is you can able to write any user defined function with any of the category, any of the 4 categories. Definitely you'll get the output. So how will you write the function? The same program as function, example, function without return type, first category, and without parameters. How will you write it? The same program. Everything you just, okay, function without return type, right? Area without parameters, right? So main function, nothing you should have to do it, just call the area function. Then okay, void function without return type and without parameters, right? Without parameters, sorry, yeah, here the semicolon won't come. This is a function definition, continuity is there, so that's why we didn't put semicolon. Okay, here you can get the r value, radius, and the area of circle also. Okay, scanf, you just get all the thing. Okay, percentage d, percentage f, sorry, this is float, right? Percentage f and percent r value, you can get it. Then AOC equal to 3.14 into r into r. then printf percentage f percentage f AOC. Got it? See, this is another okay, first category, right? So function without return type. The function doesn't have any return type here, and return without parameters is there. The main function and just calling the function, okay, just without parameters. So in the main the function definition also the control will come here. The area of circle, we are getting the value, we are performing that area of circle and printing. That's it. Clear mind, the 4 ways it is working, right? You can able to write your user defined function in any of these 4 categories with respect to parameters and arguments. With return type, with parameters, without return type, without parameters, with return type, without parameters, without return type, with parameters, for any of the 4 categories. Is it clear? Now we got it right. What is mean by user defined function and various how to declare it, define it, and how to call it, and how to define it, and how to write the programs for user defined function with respect to these 4 categories, right? You have any doubt in this one? Anyone kindly respond me? You have any
No, sir.
doubt? Okay, right. Shall we go to the next part, next important part?
Yes, sir.
So next important part is call by okay. Function, okay. Function, this is also user defined function only. This user defined function. Okay, call by value, and call by reference we are going to. Okay, R, call or pass by value or pass by reference. Okay, what is mean by, okay, this is actually for call by reference in the sense it denotes a function call by value or function call by reference. What is the meaning of this line here? Before entering into the concept, what is this? What you have understood from this one? What is mean by function call? We are calling the function, right? For example, okay, in the declaration part, okay, you are having, okay, for example, void add function, okay, int a, int b, okay, in the main function, okay, for example, okay, int c comma d, c equal to 5, d equal to 6, okay, you are calling, okay, c comma d. So what is this? Where you are calling? Here you are writing the definition, okay, void add, okay, something, okay, here also int a comma int b, and you are performing, okay, int c here, c equal to a plus b, you are printing it, printf percentage. Now tell me, what is mean by function call here? Tell me here, I want answers. Everything I've explained, now I'm asking the question to you. Tell me, which one is function call?
So the void main which returns.
This is function
Add c
declaration,
comma d.
right? Okay, this is function declaration, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
function doesn't have any return type. Which category is this? First category, second category, third category, or fourth category?
First category.
First
Without
category,
return,
A function
without
without
return
return type and with parameters.
parameter.
That is which category? 1, 2, 3. Fourth one, right? Fourth,
Yes, sir.
third one, right?
Yes, sir.
Fourth one.
Fourth one, sir.
Without
Fourth one, sir.
return with parameters.
Yes,
The
function
fourth one.
without return type and with parameters, right? So you now tell me what is mean by call by value. We are calling the function. Add is my function. Here this is nothing but a function call. Okay, here function call. We are calling the function with values or not?
Without values.
Hey, here C and D are
Sir,
values,
see.
right?
Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, sir.
So
sorry.
this is called by function call. Okay, call by values. We should not tell, for example, if you are calling the function, okay, without having any parameter, this is function call by value.
Without no value.
Say.
Without value.
Yes. You just look at which one is function call by value. This one or this one?
At C, comma D.
C, comma D, because we are calling the function with the value C, comma D, correct? So that is called as function call by value. Clear? So function
Yes,
calling
sir.
without parameters will not comes under function call by value, correct? We are just calling the function, that's it. We are not calling the function with values. So this is an example of function call by value. Now we clear why I'm explaining why I'm writing this structure in the sense in order to understand what is mean by call by value. Clear? Now I'm not explain the full concept of call by value. I'm just trying to redirect you what is mean by call by value. Now got it right? We are going to call the function, any function with respect to any values is called as call by values. Okay, and before that you should have to know two things. Okay, so for example, in the function call, function call is there, right? These two parameters are there, right? What are the parameters present in function call?
C and D, 5 and 6.
C and D. So the parameters present inside the function call is called as actual parameters. Got it? And the parameters found which is present in the function definition. Okay, note this one, function definition. The parameters which is present inside the function used in function definition part, that is a comma b, it is there, right? This is called as formal parameters. Got it? The parameters present in the function call is called as actual parameters. Okay, it should be present in function call. Okay, the formal parameters is the one which is the parameter used in the function definition. Got it? You have any? This also you should have to understood. Shall I write the program for call by value? This is not an example program, just for your understanding purpose. What is mean by call by value? What is mean by call by reference?
So we just refer to the memory location.
So just
yes. Reference in the
having the
sense in a
function call.
programming language, it always refers to address mark. Okay, instead of this, if I put add ampersand C and ampersand D means, what is this ampersand? I already told in the scanf, right? What is the ampersand represents?
So address.
Here we are
Input.
passing
It's a
5
format
comma
gathers the
6,
input from the
right?
user.
Yes.
Format
If-
specifier.
Very good. Format specifier. A format specifier is percentage.
That's
But
D,
you said
percentage.
scanf though, sir. So I thought.
In scanf, why we are using ampersand?
Sir,
Whatever the
in
value we
scanf,
are
we use it
getting-
as a format specifier, sir. So I thought
No.
it's the same thing
So,
here.
okay, no problem. Okay, so in scanf we are using, right? Scanf percentage D ampersand A we are using, right? We are getting the input value for A, that is 5. Okay, any value, input value that can be stored in which memory location. Okay, address always represents the address. Whenever you are getting the input through the keyboard, at the time you are using ampersand, right? The address is also will be allocated. Okay, so in the memory it will store, right? Program will be stored in the memory, right? In one cell it will allocate the address, for example, 1000. In the 1000 the 5 will be stored in the form of bits, 1s, 0s and 1s. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ampersand represents the address, right? Okay, here we are passing 5 comma 6. Here what is this is called as call by reference. Call by reference. Instead of passing the value here, what we are passing it? We are passing the address. Okay, for example, the
variables instead.
A value 5, the address is 1000. B value equal to 6, the address is 1002. 2 bytes will be occupied for integers, right? So instead of passing the address, we are passing the address. Sorry, instead of passing the value, we are passing the address here. Clear? This is the key difference between call by value and call by reference. Got it? Call by value mean just we are passing the address. Okay. So sorry, we are passing the value. So here 5 value will be passed. Okay. D equal to 6. Sorry, here A CD, right? Okay. 6. So values are passed. Okay. Call by reference in the sense ampersand C, ampersand D will be there. So which represents the address. Got it? We'll tell you, okay, why we are passing these value and why we are passing the address. Got it clear? Tell me, do you have any doubt? Let me see the program. Okay, call by value program. Okay, this is swap of two numbers. To integer. See, you should tell that, okay, this category is function without return type with parameters or arguments. Now tell me, how will you define the function without
Void.
parameters, in the sense void? Shall I swap? Shall I swap
Int
with int
int A and int B.
int A
Int B.
int? Okay, there is no space. Okay, here. So int A, int B,
Void main.
void main. What are the variables we should have to declare it?
int, C, and D.
For getting the values, okay, C and D. Temporary variable, can we use it? The function with return type with parameters. Right? So get the two values as input. That's it, right?
So can't we use the same variables A and B to avoid
A and B
because-
also you can use it. No problem. I already told that this variable name violate any, okay. That it doesn't violate anywhere. For your understanding purpose, you can declare A, B also. So
Okay, sir.
okay, printf. How will you insist? Okay, enter the two values. Okay. Two values. Scanf, how will you get the two values, ma? Percentage D, ampersand C, ampersand D. And after that, the swap task is going to be performed in this user defined function. Okay, don't use this here itself. So we should have to call, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's
So
call
for
it.
calling, okay, call. How will you call? Say,
Add C, comma D.
Okay, swap
Oh.
without return type. Swap C, comma D, right? Here will be printing. Okay, I'll tell you why I am doing this. Ampersand C, comma D. This is called as before swapping, right? This is after swapping. So shall we write it here? Function definition. So void swap. Tell me here.
Void swap int A and B.
Int A or C, any variables you can put it. Okay, C,
A and B.
int D or C, D, anything. Okay. A also, A, B also you can put it. Any variables. So how will you perform the swap operation here? For that we need the temporary variable, right? Temp, right?
Temp is equal to
Temp equal to, you know the logic, right? Temp equal to A equal to B, B equal
B
to
equals
temp.
to temp.
After that you can print percentage D, A comma B. Got it? What is the output for this program?
So one question.
Tell me here.
So for like we don't have to return any value after swapping to the main function.
No, here
So,
without return type, right?
yes, sir. So can't we just write printf percentage D B comma A? Like
Here?
it will show the swapped values. Yes, sir. You
Here,
can just directly write B comma A, so it will show the swapped values.
Swapped values. A comma B also swapped values, right? We have swapped here, right?
Yes, sir, but we don't require that code. We can just directly print.
No,
B
no.
comma.
Okay, why I'm putting this type? Okay, these things. Okay, we'll tell you. So you just do one thing. Okay, here you just how will you just tell me? Two variables
So
we are
here-
getting it. Okay, C equal to, we are just changing the C value and D value. For example, C value are getting as 5, D value is we are getting as 6, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is the input scanf. Okay, scanf you are getting 5 and 6. Okay, 5 for C value and D for 5 value for C and 6 value for D. Okay, that can be stored here. Yeah, this is the input. And after that, swapping, right? We are calling the function, right? This is
Yes.
called as function declaration. This is called as function calling. So the control where it will go, here it will go. Okay, what is the C value?
So C is equal to A.
5. No, here, 5.
Okay, C is 5
5
and
and D is 6.
6.
So that value will be substituted here, right?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
what I'm saying is, instead of using temporary variables and actually swapping them, we can just in the printf statement, instead of swapping them, we can just write B comma A.
Okay,
So
that is
6
also
will
you
be
can.
printed first.
Yes.
And
Okay, that is the okay. Here swapping. Actually, we should have to perform, right? That's why we are writing swap function, right?
yes, but since
You
we
can
don't
do.
need
You can. Okay, you can do like that, but actual swap operation is not taking place there, right?
yes, sir.
So okay, here you just look at this one. 5 and 6 will be passed here. Then how the manual things will be executed
So
here?
temporary will be
equal to A means 5, right?
And
Yes,
5 is
sir.
equal to
Then B A
A
equal to B, right?
6.
A equal
Yes,
to
sir.
B, right? B value is 6, right? Here
Yes, sir. And D is
MP equal to A
5.
value. A value is 5 substituted. Then A equal to B value is 6 substituted. Then B equal to temp value is already 5. Now the value is changed, right?
Yes, sir.
Now the value is changed as this one. Okay. So what is the
Okay.
output, ma? First output.
So 6, 5.
6,
5.
5. Initially,
And
my
5.
here yes, here this value has been changed, right? 5 and 6, but it can be 6 and 5, right? Here, shall I put like this? Printf after swapping. Tell me here, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, okay, now it is coming
Yes, sir.
back to the here, right? This function is finished. Swap function is finished, and we print the swapped value. Okay, we doesn't put /n here. If you put /n, it will be printed the next line. Okay. Shall I put /n here? \n.
Yes,
If
it
you
will
put
print
6 5. Here also you just put \n. So the control will go here. What is now? Tell me. This is the key important line. Now what is the value of this one?
So C is 5, D is 6.
What is the C is
5.
5,
And D is 6.
D is 6. See how many of them are telling 5 6. Okay, how many of them are telling 6 5? This you don't have any doubt, right? Because the values are swapped and swapped values are printed here, 6 and 5. How many of them are telling 5 6 and how many of them are telling 6 5?
So I'm telling
So
6.
5, 6.
How many of them are
6
telling
5.
the swapped value will be printed here or without swapped? Because without swapped
Without
value is
swap.
5 comma 6. That will be printed here, or here it will be swapped, right? That 5 and 6s will be passed here, and after that it is swapped. Okay, A value becomes 6 now and B value become 5 now. That is to be printed here, or this to be printed here? Without swapping or with swapping?
Without swapping, sir. 5, 6.
How many of
Without
them
swapping.
are okay? You just put it in the chat box. How many of them are telling 5, 6 or 6, 5? How many of them are telling 6, 5? Only one. Others, what you are doing? Based upon your output, you are putting into the chat text box, only the attendance will be considered. If I tell like this, all will put. So the actual output is, see, that is the thing. Okay, the key point of call by value is we are calling the function with respect to the values. We are just passing the values. That's it. See, that this is key point. Try to understand. Just we are calling the swap function. We are just passing the values 5, 6, and whatever the operations can be carried out in that user defined function, that is swap function, it won't affect the original values. Correct? See, that's what I asked. The value, okay, in the function, in the call by value, okay, whatever the changes, okay, maybe okay, performing in the formal parameters. What is mean by formal parameters, ma? The parameters which is present inside the present in the
Function
function
definition.
definition is called
Function
as formal
definition.
parameters, right? The changes made in the formal parameters that won't affect the actual parameters in the call by value. Correct? This is the key point. We are just passing the values. Okay, so just 5 and 6 will be passed here, and after that here something will be changing here. The change the way, okay, swapping has been done. Okay, A value can be transferred to B value can be transferred to A. This won't affect the original value. Always C and D value will be 5 and 6 only. Correct? Actual value, actual parameters value should not be changed in the call by value. That is, we are just passing the Xerox copy of the okay, we are just call by value in the sense we are calling the function through the values. That copy of the value should be passed here. Whatever the changes made in the formal parameters, it won't affect the actual parameters. Clear? Call by value is clear. Actually, the output is here. First, here the output is 6, 5. And after that, in the main function, the output is 5, 6 only, because C and value should not be changed. Do you have any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. In the call by reference, okay, the completely opposite. Okay. In the call by reference, we are passing the, instead of values, we are passing the address, right? The value,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
yes, the value changes in the formal parameters will affect the actual parameters in the call by reference, because we are passing the address. We'll tell you, okay, if the okay, we'll tell you at that time of call by reference. Now is this clear? Shall I move to the call by reference?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you can.
Okay, output is this one. Okay, this is wrong. Actually 6, 5 is wrong. Okay, so 6, 5, 5, 6 is the output. Okay, next one is call by reference. The same program, I'm going to return it. Why I'm putting star and all, I'll tell you. Okay, don't get confused. It also A comma B also you can put it. Scanner percentage D, ampersand A, ampersand B. swap ampersand a ampersand, then printf percentage d ampersand a comma, then star a into 10 equal to star a star a. Now tell me what is that here this is the program for call by reference. You just first tell me which category of function is this.
Without return with parameters, sir.
Function without return type with parameters, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. This is function declaration, and after that we are getting the two values, and after that what is this call by? Which one is call by reference here? This key part is call by reference. Okay, so what is the difference, ma, in the previous program?
So here we are taking
We
the
are
variable,
passing the five
variable
variables. We are passing the values 5, 6. We are passing it, right? Here instead of that, okay, for example, a equal to 5, b equal to 6. The address is okay. That is address is 1000. Here the address is 1002 for example. Okay, so 1000. Here what we are passing, ma, here instead of values we are passing the address, right? So 1002 will be passed here. Got it? So what is this? Why we are putting star, ma, star? What is the star represents in the C program? What is the star represents in the C program?
Multiplication.
One as operator wise it is multiplication. Okay, here it is not an operation, right? Star multiplication operation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, star A, star B. Okay, star in the sense always represents the pointers. What is mean by pointers? For example,
point to the memory location.
Yes, it points to the memory location in star A. Okay, means okay, it's A is a pointer variable. Okay, now what is the difference between int A and int star A? Int A is nothing but a normal integer variable. In the variable, okay, in the A we can able to store any integer variable, integer value, right? Got it? So, for example, okay, int A star B. Okay, A equal to 5. Okay, this is A is a normal variable, normal integer variable, and this one B is a normal, okay, pointer variable. Okay, in the pointer variable, what it can be stored in the sense, this is the mean. Got it?
So
Int
in
A,
pointer
comma,
variables,
star.
we can only store memory locations.
Yes, in the pointer variable, we can able to store the address of, pointer is a variable which is used to store the address of any variable. It may either be integer variable, float variable, character variable, or anything. So pointer is the one which is used to store the address of another variable, correct? So from this, okay, just look at this one. Here B is a pointer variable. Okay, pointer variable, okay, it is used to store the address of another variable, right? So in this B, okay, for example, A5 address is 1000, right? So the 1000 will be stored in B, correct? Since why we are using pointer variable in the sense, here we are passing an address, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that address, okay, here we are passing the address, that address, okay, where it will be transformed here. Here it will be, okay, here it will be transformed. Okay, so 1000, right? So it is an address, right? So here is also a pointer variable. Pointer variable, it is used to store the address, right? That's why star A star B, correct?
Yes, sir. So one more doubt. In the
Tell me,
printf
yeah.
statement in void swap, shouldn't it be star A star B?
Yes, it's star A. Here you're telling, or here?
So in the printf.
Here in this printf, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, it should be a star.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, my forgot. So I will tell you why I put star A, star B and all. Okay. Now we got it, right? What is that use of star A and star B?
Yes, sir.
It's a pointer variable. It is used to hold the address of another variable, correct? Another variable address is 1000, that is stored in A here. Okay, the meaning is A is a pointer variable. It is holding the address of 1000. Okay, in the 1000 address, the value will be 5. Okay, B is already is storing, holding the value of, address of 1002. In the 1002, and the corresponding 1002 address, 6 is the value present. This is the meaning. Okay, so next time, okay, for example, okay, here. So B if you have, okay, in the program, okay, shall I, okay, here. So B always represents the address, okay, here in the line itself I telling you, B is always represents the address. Star B is always represents the value present in that particular address, correct? So yeah, shall I put here and so 1 minute. Let's understand the point clearly. So int A star B, A equal to 5, B equal to ampersand A. Printf percentage D. What is the output for this one? Tell me here, what is the output? Just I'm printing the A. Tell me the output of A.
So output of is 5.
A is 5. Okay, suppose look at this printf. Percentage D. What is the output?
So 5 again.
5 again, or it would be 1000. See, B is holding the address, right?
Yes, sir.
Then how it could be 5? It would be 1000. Whatever the address it is assigned in UK. Suppose next line I'm writing it. Printf ampersand percentage D. Star B means, what is the star B? Star always represents the value present in that particular address. See, A value is 5, A value address is 1000. Okay, A value address is 1000. That can be stored because B is a pointer variable. It is used to store the address of an variable, that is 1000 stored here. That's what it is printing. B value is 5. Star B in the represents. Star B represents always the value which is present in that particular address. In the 1000, what is the value is present here? 1000 is the address of 5, right? Tell me here.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So then, if you have put star B in the sense, star B always represents the value present in that particular address. What is the value present in the particular address? 1000 is the
5.
value stored in B, but the value stored in 1000 is 5, right?
5.
So
Yes,
5.
sir.
Now got it? That's why we are printing here.
So how do we know the address of, like, how is the address of a variable?
Address
seen?
and all, okay, dynamically it will be allocated. We don't know. For your example purpose only, I'm telling this is 1000.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now now we got it, right? So okay, now tell me, temp, okay, now 1000 will be there. Then you just tell me temp equal to, this is a manual execution, ma. Tell me, temp equal to, what is the star? Always star, I just now I told, right? What is the star A? The value stored in,
Location.
yes,
Uh,
A will be 100.
pointing to
Okay,
the
star
variable.
means value present in the 1000. What is the value present in the 1000? 5, right?
Temp is equal to 1000.
No, da, what is the value? Star A in the sense, what is the value?
Temp is 5.
Right, sir.
5.
Temp is
5.
5. Okay, next
value,
one.
okay.
Okay. 11:30. So okay, temp equal to 5. This now got it right. For A, okay, in this A, okay, 1000 address will be stored. Okay, star A in the sense, what is the value present in the 1000? That is 5, right? So now imagine that. Okay, yeah, imagine that. Here 1000
Yes.
value is 5. Okay, 1000 to the, now tell me temp equal to 5. What is the star A? Star A equal to, what is the star B?
Star B is 6, sir.
Star B is 6. Then star, what is the B value? Right?
Star
B value is
equal
6.
to 5.
Then star B equal to temp. Temp is 5, right?
Yes, sir.
So now the value is swapped, right? That value is printed, right? So what is the value here?
6, 5, sir.
6, 5 will be printed here because A value is 6, B value is 6, 5, 6, 5 will be printed here. Now you just tell me that now the control here, the control will go here, right? Now tell me what is the value of, now tell me the output. First value is, okay, initially A value is 5, B value is 6. After that it is swapped. Next it is printing B, okay, here. You put slash in, okay, backslash. Now tell me, what is the output of here? This AB.
So this is also the swapped value 6, 5.
6, 5. How many of them are telling 6, 5? How many of them are telling 5, 6? Why?
6, 5, sir.
All are telling 6, 5?
Because we're taking the.
Because we are passing the reference, right? For example,
Sir,
if
with
I'm,
the use of
okay.
pointers, sir.
Tell me here what you are telling.
Sir, I just said with the use of pointers, you're referencing
Yes, we are, okay,
you're
we are
changing
not,
the address of each value.
Yes, we are just passing the address, right? We are not passing the value, we are passing the address. Okay, for example, if the address is changed means, for example, you are staying at one location, okay? Okay, for example, Chromepet, Chennai. Okay, you are, okay, here you are shifting to Potheri. Suppose if the address is changed means, okay, you are okay, your address from Chromepet to Potheri, it is, if the address is changed means automatically the value is also changed, right? Who is residing at Chromepet? For example, Parisha is located in Chromepet. Okay, her address is changed to Potheri in the sense, and then Parisha it automatically shifted to Potheri. That is the meaning, right? So whenever here the value here in the memory location, I'm telling it, okay, in the memory location here the address itself it's changing here. So the address, okay, initially it is 1000, 1002. Okay, here it is changing here. Here the address will be changing. Okay, the address also will be changing. It's not only the value, the address also will be changing. So that this, okay, whatever the changes made in the formal parameters, it will affect the actual parameters. Correct? Do you have any doubt in this one? All by reference. This is very important. Tell me, do you have any doubt? So the output is 6, 5 and 6, 5. Not 5, 6. In call by value, okay, if you are passing the value, okay, the changes made in the formal parameters doesn't affect the actual parameter. That's what it is, remain 5 and 6. Okay, here in the call by reference, okay, instead of passing the values, we are passing the address. So the changes made in the formal parameters, okay, will affect the actual parameters also, because we are passing the values. Sorry, we are passing the address. So the address is changed. Change means the value is also changed. So that in this 5, 6 will be changed as 6, 5. Got it? You have any doubt? Tell me, do you have any doubt?
No, sir, no doubts.
Next, last concept. Last concept is recursion. Recursion. What is mean by recursion here?
So we call the same function
So
for
like
main.
calling a function inside
Recursive
another
function. Okay,
user-defined
recursion.
function or the same one.
Yes. Okay, that's a function. Okay, which is calling the same function again and again. That is called as recursion. Okay, it should be a repetition of task. Okay, the same function calling the same function again and again. Okay, the function calling itself is called the recursion. Okay, so for example, okay, here this is called as recursive function. I'll teach you the simple example. So a is a function. What is the category of this function?
No return functions and no parameters. Sir.
Without return type and
Without
without
return and without
parameters.
parameters. Yeah, no.
So both without return and without parameters.
Very good, very good. So this is called as without function, without parameters, and without return type. Okay, this is called as function declaration. Function declaration. This one is called function call. This one is function definition, right? And now tell me where the recursion has been happening.
In function
So
definition.
this is a
we are
function
calling
call. This is a function we are calling it. In this function definition, it is again calling the same function, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is called as recursion. Okay, again it is calling the same function until the task has to be performed. This is called as recursion. Got it? Recursive function is clear?
Yes, sir.
I'll write it as a simple example so that you could clearly understood.
So return n into fact n
1 minute.
minus
1
1.
minute. Return n into
N into fact of n minus
fact
1.
of n minus 1. In this program, where the recursion will occur, first identify where the recursion part is occurring.
Return statement n into fact n
What
minus
is
1.
okay? Here is telling. Okay, what is mean by recursive function? The same function calling itself again and again, right? So where is the function? Fact is the user-defined function. Here it is defined here. Okay, the fact function. Okay, is where it is calling again the same function. Where the next function here, the first function call should be here, right? Tell me here, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the control will goes here, right? Goes here. Where okay, again the same function is calling as per the definition. A function is again calling the A function, right? So where is happening here? The fact function where it is happening here. This is nothing but a function call. You should not imagine that function call should be explicit. Okay, it should be like this. Okay, it should be combined with various operation, or it may be combined with wherever it can. Okay, so now we just tell that this is nothing but a recursive function. Okay, this fact function is again calling the fact function until the task has to be performed. Okay, here we are going to perform the factorial task. Okay, how the task has been happening, ma? 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, this process can be happening with here. Okay, so this is called as function declaration. Okay, okay, the number we have integer number I'm getting from the user. Okay, n is 5. Okay, then what is this? Where I call the function, this is factorial is an integer variable. In that I'm calling where I'm calling it. So number means 5, right? Number equal to 5. 5 factorial, I'm going to calculate it. So number is 5. 5 will be here. So this is a function call, right? Tell me here, yes or no? This is very, very important program. Clearly,
Yes,
okay. Listen, okay. So 5. So the control will be here. Okay, fact will be there. The control 5 will be substituted here. Okay, what is that 0 factorial and 1 factorial answer, ma? Why I've used this one? If see for any number 0 and 1, okay, the recursion part will not work. Okay, it should not be apart from other than 0 and 1 only the recursion part will work. Okay, so for that only, okay, if n equal to 0 and n equal to 1 means what is the 0 factorial answer, ma?
0,
so
sir.
it's 1.
Hey,
And
0
1
factorial
One.
is 1. 1
Okay, 1.
factorial is also 1. So that's what, if n equal to 0 or n equal to 1 means return 1. Okay, if my n is 0, okay, it will return 1. 1 it will return here. The factorial equal to 1 will be stored. Okay, so it won't go to the else part, right? Tell me here. Return in the sense it will go where it will return, where it is called. Okay, return value could be returned where the function should be called. So return 1 factorial equal to 1 will be stored here. I'm returning. So sorry, I'm printing 1. If my n is 1, my factorial value is also 1. If my n is also 0, here it will return 1. Okay, 0 also. My result is 1. So suppose in case if my n value is 5, okay, 5 will be substituted here. Where it will go, ma?
To the else conditions.
Else condition. Else what is their return? Okay, just okay, here this is an explanation part. Okay, this is an explanation part. Return, okay, what is n into fact of n minus 1. Okay, so what is the n value, ma? First tell me, n equal to 5, if this condition will fail, goes to the else part only I'm handling it. So 5, n value is 5 into, tell me here, fact of
4.
n minus
Fact
1,
of
5
4.
minus 4. 4 is it? Again it is calling the function, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. So 5 fact of 4. Again the control where it will go? Here it will go. but the value is now 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now
Yes, sir.
now it is there. Okay. Now the first function returns 5 into fact of 4. Okay, as it is like this. Okay. So next function. Okay, already okay 5 into is there. What will be the fact of 4? 4. Okay, n equal to equal to. So this condition will get
4
fail.
into fact of 3,
Yes,
sir.
yes. This condition will get fail. Again, it will return n into fact of n minus 1, right? What is n now? What is it for this
Sir,
fact
again,
of
it
4?
will be 3
Ah,
and then 2.
4 into yes, 4 into fact of
The fact
4
of 3
minus
is
1 is
fact of 3.
3. So this one again, it is calling the same function, right? Fact of 3, right? The
Yes, sir.
control will goes again here. Now the n value is changed, right? 3.
It will go all the way
First,
to 1,
yes.
sir.
First, no. First condition will get failed, right?
Yes,
Because
sir.
n not equal to
Yes, sir.
0, not equal to 1. Okay. So else part it is coming. Okay. Here. This is the
5
first
into
iteration,
4 into
second.
3.
Yes, already which is there. 5 in is there. 4 is also
5
there. What
into
is the
4
fact
into
of 3?
3
Fact
into
of 3
fact
is it
of
is
2.
returning n into n minus, n into fact of n minus 1.
So 3 into
Okay.
fact of 2.
So 3 into, okay, this 3 into fact of this fact of, what is n minus 1? 3 minus 1 is 2,
The
right?
fact of 2, sir.
2, right? So okay. Again, it is calling the same function. Fact of 2 is a function calling. So now the n value is 2. N value is 2. Okay, n value is 2. Again, it is calling the same function, right? N value is 2. This condition will get true or false? False.
False.
So again, it will return what it will return. 5 into
5 into
4.
4
Already
into
this is
3.
there. These are all
2
already
into
returned
fact of
value. What is fact of 2? N into fact of
Fact
n
of n
minus
minus
1,
1.
right? Okay. N is 2, right?
2.
2 into fact of 2 minus 1 is 1.
1.
1. Again, it is a function calling, right?
Yes, sir.
So again, it will be continued here. So n value will be 1. Okay. So now tell me this condition will get satisfied, right?
Yes, sir. It is
N equal to 1, right? It will return 1. Where it will return?
5 into
5
4 into 3.
4 into 3 is already there. It's all, these are all already written value. What is the fact of 1? It is returning. Fact
1.
of 1 is returning 1. Correct? So what is the answer, ma? Finally, what the value will be written? 5 into 4,
120.
120, right? Fact, 120 will be returning to the, after executing this, it will returning to the this one. That's it, right? So 120 will be stored here. Factorial equal to 120. If you are printing factorial, 120 will be the output. Got it? This is called as recursion. Do you have any doubt in this, ma?
No, sir.
Okay. So recursively, first 5 factorial, okay. Factorial 5 will be called, okay. So here 5. So if n minus 1 is 4. Again the 4 will be called. 4 is returning fact of 3. That is 4 is returning 4. 5 is returning 5 into fact of 4. Okay. This is called as, this is fact of 5. It is returning 5 into fact of 4. Fact of 4 is returning 4 into fact of 3. Fact of 3 is returning 3 into fact of 2. Fact of 2 is returning 2 into fact of 1. Fact of 1 is returning, what is fact of 1? 1 it will be returning. So that, so 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 120 will be returning to the, at last it is returning 1. After that, there is no other, how it can be n smart, there is no other recursion concept. Okay, after fact of 1 is returning 1, that's it. It doesn't return, it doesn't call again the fact function. So finally it is returning to the factory. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. When is your next class, ma?
Now, sir.
After 11:40, you're having class.
Sir, we were supposed to have
We're
chem
supposed
at
to have
11:30, sir.
lunch.
11:30. What class is there?
Chemistry only, sir. You only said you would take mana, sir.
Okay, no problem. After 11:40, you're having lunch break, right?
No, sir.
Sir,
Chemistry
our
has
lunch
taken
is
it,
already
sir.
started.
So okay, okay. Then I'll wind up to this user-defined function. Only one thing is there. Okay, that I'll teach in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
1 minute. Shall I take the attendance?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'll give it to that staff, right?
So we have chemistry after this.
No chemistry lab.
Okay.
Chemistry
it was
lab
cancelled,
completely
sir?
I've taken by
Sir, are you taking the classes in the evening today? Like
evening.
you told no, sir. Yes, sir.
No, actually I booked for 12:30 slot, right?
Okay,
Instead of
sir.
12:30 slot class, I've taken now.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
There is no slot, okay? Because at 12:30 I'm having a meeting.